Peace and love, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to my channel. So my chest has grown like dramatically in like the last year, and I'm just gonna show you how my chest went from looking like this last year to literally like looking like this right now. Like, bro, it's looking 3D, it's looking aesthetic, it's looking nice. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and we're just gonna go straight into the video, man. What I did that was different from when I started was, when I first started, I was mainly focused on like, like bench, because I had like bench and 1 rep maxes and 100 kg. If you're not hitting 100 kg, are you a real man? Or like, you're not a real gym goer if you don't hit 100 kg. So in my head, I was like, okay. So I was there powerlifting, bro. I wasn't training for aesthetics. I was sure I was building strength, but like, I wasn't really doing progressive overload. I was just doing a 1 rep max every session. And that's not how you want to do things, bro. I feel like in the beginning of your lifting journey, sure, bench press can be beneficial because you're building your fundamental strength and you're building that lower chest and your chest in general. But what you want to do, if you want an aesthetic, attractive, physique, you want to be focusing on this upper chest, bro. This upper chest, making it look as 3D as possible. Because I'm telling you, bro, a lot of people's lower chest is way more like pronounced and like, more developed than the upper chest. And it's because the upper chest is very neglected. Because as I say, everyone's always hearing about hit the bench press when they first start in the gym, instead of chasing aesthetics and going through the upper chest, bro. The upper chest, it doesn't give you that saggy look. Like when you just hit lower chest, I'll show you a picture right now. When you hit lower chest, it makes your chest just look like half done, like you've half done the job. Whereas if you hit the upper chest, bro, it will all come like together nicely, bro. Your chest will look, as I say, just 3D, bro. And you want that 3D look. I know you're craving that 3D look of your chest, that aestheticness of your chest, that Arnold look. Like, look at my chest now. That's the 3D look, bro. That's the 3D look you want. So, what you want to do, as I say, you want to, do incline dumbbell press. Fucking hell. I don't think this whiteboard thing through. But you want to do incline dumbbell press. So what I do with these, I train it heavy, bro. You must be training heavy and progressive overloading with this shit. Because I'm telling you, this is basically a compound lift, bro. You're using your chest, using your triceps, using your legs sometimes if you want to drive the weight. It's a compound lift, bro. So it's basically like the bench press, basically. So you're going to be doing this and you're going to be hitting these twice per week, bro. Twice per week if you want the most amount of growth out of this upper chest, bro. I personally, I'd hit it in a 6 to 10 rep range, going heavy, as I say, training 1 or 2 reps shy of failure, bro. But you want to be hitting these hard, bro, because what I found is, like, as I'm doing it heavy, bro, and I'm getting heavier and heavier, it's like it's tearing my muscle fibers, bro, in my upper chest. And as I say, bro, in a year, I've seen dramatic change in my chest, bro, and that's because I've been hitting these hard. And what you want to be doing too is you want to be controlling on the eccentric. So you want to be controlling it as much as possible, getting a nice stretch and coming up, controlling it and coming up, controlling it. So over time, when you get to the heavier weights, it's going to be harder to control it. But control it as much as you can and explosively up. Control it as much as you can and explosively up. And you want to, as I say, hitting these 2 times per week for the right amount of growth. As I say, bro, the upper chest is the most important muscle you want to develop if you want to have an aesthetic physique, I'd say. Apart from the shoulders and the side delts, it's the upper chest, bro. Because as I say, bro, the upper chest is going to be showing when you have your shirt buttons opened. If you wear a shirt, it's going to be showing when you're wearing a vest. And this is going to make you look big, bro. It's going to be making you look massive. So focus on the incline dumbbell press. That should be mandatory. Number 2 is lower to upper flies. Now, I think I started to do these last year, but I started to do them properly last year. Because as I say, bro, I've always just did these, the middle chest, and just do the flat dumbbell press, that's it, bro. When I started focusing on the upper chest, bro, the way my upper, I'm telling you, bro, I keep reiterating this to you, my upper chest exploded, bro. The growth, the rate of growth was insane. That's all I can say. That's why I have to keep reiterating to you. Focus on the upper chest if you want an aesthetic chest and you want a big chest. So with these, you want to be put the cable. You want to not have it right at the bottom. You want to have it like around the 3 level. So like two holes away from the bottom. And what you want to do is you want to have a little slight bend in your arms, and you want to be push up, and you trying to squeeze your pinky fingers together. And you see, I think you could even see this, like the way I'm contracted is squeezing my top of my chest. As you pull back, you're gonna get a nice stretch on the upper chest, and you're gonna just squeeze slowly down. And you want to do this for around 8 to 12 reps. 8 to 12 reps. Controlling weight. Squeezing pinkies. Together. When I say the pump with these is insane if you get the time under tension perfectly, bro. And as I say, you can feel the muscle fibers just ripping, like, what's it called? Your mind muscle connection. If you squeezing, your chest will grow, bro. Your chest will 100% grow. And this brings me on to my last exercise that I personally do in my whole routine now for push, which is upper to lower flies. This is I'm telling you this now, bro. This is the only like thing I do for lower chest now. Apart from my 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups I do every morning. But like, bro, if you're hitting push-ups every day, your lower chest is just gonna naturally grow. Your whole chest is gonna grow if you do push-ups every day. It should be mandatory for a man to do push-ups every day in general, just for discipline. But anyway, back to the topic. You want to be hitting these, bro. Now it's the same again, bro. 8 to 12 reps. And with these, bro, you want to, yet again, you want to be squeezing at the bottom. And when you squeeze, you want to be pushing your biceps together. Like, oh no, you're just strangling someone. You're just like, oh God! And then you want to control it back up. And then squeeze.
Teach you to laugh at something that's funny.
If you're a beginner, hit the bench, of course. Still do the 6 to 10 rep range on the bench. You want to be going for purely strength and building your fundamental strength. But as I say, if you're more advanced and you know your chest is lagging behind, bro, start on these. Not too taxing, and you can push heavy weight and still grow that lower chest and middle chest. Now here's a bonus tip. On my last sets of all of these, bro, I will do some sort of partials. Now I feel like these have benefited my muscle growth like tremendously, because it takes my muscle to true failure. So on the incline dumbbells, I'll just pump it if I can't get no more. Oh, that brings me back onto the incline dumbbell. Forgot about this. Drop set. Now with the drop set, what you want to do is just get half of the weight for what you do for your main sets. And what you want to do is pump this. Do the same, like control down, ups. Control down, up. And when you can't get no more, pump it down here for the partials. You're breaking down the muscle fibers, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, when you rest up and you come back and you're stronger than ever, bro, and you see the muscle growth, thank me later. The same goes for this. When you go like that, you just keep pumping. With this, you keep pumping. And that's it. That's all I do, bro. That's all I do. And I have an aesthetic chest, bro. So you should trust me. But anyway, bro, that was the video. If you enjoyed, please give it a like. Comment on what other videos you want to see me do next. Subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next educational video, beta.